And a very pleasant good Monday morning to you. It's April the 13th. I hope you had a really good Easter. I did. I got to spend a little bit of time with my family. It's my daughter Lisa and my granddaughter Emily and my son-in-law. And then I brought them into the studio and showed them all around in here, and we had a really wonderful time. I hope you had as good a time as we did. Let's take a look at the weather. It's going to be a warm day today, very warm and humid with breezes along the coast. The temperature will climb quickly through the mid-morning hours. This afternoon, it will be humid, and I will have a record in the high, well, not high 90s, but certainly in the mid-90s, but it's going to feel like 100 degrees today. Gusty winds out of the southeast, mostly partly sunny skies with a slim chance of pop-up showers or thunderstorms. So right now, it's about 76 degrees, and that's coming up on 7 o'clock this morning, and we could get close to 95 degrees by mid to late afternoon. So that's the weather. It's not great weather, and I have to tell you, I don't have terrific news to report. Not as good a news as I had the other day, yesterday, as a matter of fact. So let's take a look at it. Once again, starting out with Indian River County, we've had 8 positive non-resident tests, 1 death, 20 hospitalized, 66 positive residents that live here. So it popped up here yesterday. Don't mind if I once again put my glasses on. And we had 4 yesterday, 3 the day before. Apparently there were none the day prior to that. Now it's still drawing a line down as you go across here. So there was 4 on the 11th, and there was 4 on the 8th. So it's not really a drop. It has come down since the 31st, so that's probably a good sign. Let's go over here and take a look at the entire state of Florida. 19,895 cases, 19,337 residents tested positive, 2,672 were hospitalized, and in the state of Florida, 461 deaths. We have tested in Indian River County. Everybody asks me this every day. Almost 1,000 cases so far. I can't give you the exact number from yesterday because I don't have it yet for Indian River County. I'm trying not to confuse you, but I'm jumping back and forth here, but I apologize. Now let's again taking a look at the state. For the overall state, we only had 596 new cases yesterday. So it looks to me like that is trending down, and we hope it is. And I'm not a fear mongerer. I only report the news as I see it. I'm trying to be as positive as I can with the numbers that we have. Unfortunately, the numbers don't lie. You have to say it like it is. I wish I could say that we didn't have 4 new cases yesterday. I wish we had no new cases yesterday. Unfortunately, that is not the case. All right, let's pop down to Miami, into Dade County. And in Dade County, 64 tested positive. There are 95 deaths in Dade County, 531 hospitalized, positive residents 6,994, and they had a drop-off. This is really good. They only had 241 cases, which is 241 too many, as I always like to say, because I want to be positive. And you can see that there's a little bit of a, hopefully, decline coming on here because there was a peak. We keep talking about this peak back in April the 3rd. And there was 241 down here yesterday, April the 3rd. They had 532. So Dade County looked better yesterday. And it will go from Dade up to Broward County. Broward County, 80 non-residents tested positive, 76 deaths, 412 hospitalized, and 2,865 total positive residents. They too had a drop. They only reported 104 yesterday. The previous day they reported 128, and then there was a spike over here on the 10th of 223. So I think that it looks a little bit better down there. I wasn't pleased at all. Of course, no one was pleased with the reports on the 10th of 223. But yesterday, 104, so that's coming down. Let's move up to Palm Beach County. Palm Beach County, non-residents, 48, deaths, 81, 257 hospitalized, 1,598 tested positive for the residents. And look at this. Although they had a spike the previous day on April the 11th, yesterday they only had 42 new cases. Again, as I say, 42 is 42 too many, but I like the looks of that. I mean, that's the lowest number of cases that have been reported since, my goodness gracious, way back here in late March. So maybe this is a good thing. Well, we know it's a good thing, but we hope it will continue. Now I'm going to move up to Martin County. And if I would have stayed where I was, I would have been fine. There we go, Ron. Martin County, 4 positive non-residents, 3 deaths, 26 hospitalizations, and 118 residents. And look at this. Now, it's not as low as it was on the 9th, but we only had 2 reported cases yesterday. Previous day was 4. The spike was on April the 6th with 18. So we kind of like what we see here as it's coming down, and let's just hope that that continues. Now we'll go up to St. Lucie County. St. Lucie County, 2 positive non-residents, 6 deaths, 44 hospitalizations, 150 positive residents, and we have here 4 reported yesterday. Now, the trend is still coming down, as you can see, although the previous day we reported 2 on April the 11th, and 4 yesterday. It's still trending down, and we'll hope that that will continue. We did Indian River County, so we're going to move up to Brevard County. That's just north of us in Melbourne. And they spiked up a little bit yesterday. They had 8 new cases yesterday. They have a total of 6 non-resident positive cases, 4 deaths, 35 hospitalizations, and 127 positive residence tests. So here again, they had 8 yesterday, and the previous day they had 5. The day before that, they had 10. So it is beginning to trend down, which we hope that will continue. Now let's move on up to Orange County. And Orange County, as you know, is Orlando. 57 non-resident, 13 deaths, 125 hospitalizations, 892 tested positive. And look at this. This is very good. Only 11 reported yesterday. Previous day was 36. So if you take a look way back in April the 1st, there were 116 cases, and it started tumbling down since then. And yeah, it went up a little bit here, down a little bit, and so forth. But yesterday, only 11 new cases, and that's really a good thing. So I hope this was very helpful to you. I am trying not to be a fear mongerer, which somebody suggested I might be, and I was representing the fear mongering press. Why would I do that sort of thing? What's the matter with you people out there? I'm trying to give you first good information, and I'm trying to give you correct information the way I see it. I'm not spinning it, folks. I'm just telling you the way it is. And I hope you appreciate it. Anyway, thank you very much. I had a lot of people clicking into me yesterday, especially from my neighborhood. You folks are very kind and pleasant to me to give me so many likes and be so nice to be watching it frequently. I can kind of tell that the same people are watching it pretty much every day, and that's okay. I don't really like you to watch it every day. I think every couple of days, it's kind of like weighing yourself every day. Remember that guy that jumped on the scale, weighed himself, and then ran around the house and came back and weighed himself again and expected an instant change? Well, it's a little bit like this. I mean, we want to see what the trend is, and if you watch it every couple of days, it gives you a little bit better idea of where we're trending. So I don't want you to get upset. I don't want you to worry, because I want to tell you folks, we know that this is going to go away, and we're going to be out of our self-imposed prison, so to speak, and everything is going to turn out just fine. I have faith. You need to have faith as well. Be a part of the solution and not part of the problem. You know what to do, and I don't need to tell you. Have a really great Monday.